simple. The water here is working, but something is not working. We got our water bill here, and we're showing, well, we've got 2 meters, 39,000 gallons on the main house meter. The other is irrigation. So 39,000 gallons of water being used here, and it's not all coming from this sink. So the first thing we're going to do here is try to figure out where this leak is. I'm going to go down, and this is the main water shutoff for the house. I'm going to turn this off. So right now, all the water in the house is shut off. This should help us try to figure out where this leak is. We're going to take you outside, go to the water meter, and check it out there. Okay, so we're going to go outside here to the water meter location. See that in relation to the front of the house, the meter, the water cutoff that I just shut off is right over there underneath those 2 windows. So we've got water line that comes out here to the Louisville Water Company water meter. So we're going to take this off here. Pretty easy to just twist off. Now, got 2 water meters in here. One is for irrigation, like I was saying, and the other one is the main house meter. The one on the right here is irrigation, and it's showing 241, 1,000 gallon mark there, and it's really not moving. However, the problem here is this main house meter. You can see the red arrow spinning there like a state fair ride, and it's just going and going, and that's telling me that there is a water leak here between this meter and the house. The house is turned off, so there's absolutely no water going to the house. So that means there's a leak between this meter and the house. If this is not moving, that would tell me that the leak is inside the house. But with that number of gallons over, this problem is definitely out here. Now in this meter hole here, or meter pit, it's a little bit damp in here, so there could be an issue here close to the meter. We're just gonna have to get a plumber to figure that one out. So the water meter is moving. It's telling me that there's a leak somewhere between this meter and that shutoff valve that I just turned off inside the house. There really is no visible signs of anything going on out here other than the weeds show a total neglect for the lawn that this homeowner is having an issue with. But other than that, there's no pooling of water, no really even damp spaces. Now we haven't had a lot of rain here, but what's going to happen is the plumber, I'm going to call the plumber, have them come out, and they will probe this, sticking a probe about 3 feet down, and see where the wet ground might come up. That's really the only way that you can try to at least find the location. Then we'll have to get a backhoe out here and dig this whole area up. So again, since the meter is running, I know that I have a leak out in the yard somewhere. But if you go out and check and the meter is not moving at all, we would know we'd have a problem inside. There's a couple things you can do inside to troubleshoot that. Okay, so what you'll want to do inside is we're going to turn the cutoff back on and check all of the water using appliances we have in here. So toilets, we want to make sure that the washing machine is not running. Also, just visually check the water heater, make sure we don't have any leaks down around the water heater area. But the water company, the first thing they're going to do is tell you to check the toilet, make sure that it's not leaking. They'll do that with a dye test, which you can check my other videos. I'm going to have a total rundown of the toilet dye test, so you have all your ducks in a row when you go in and call the water company. So we're going to turn this water line back onto the house and go out, check the meter again. If your meter is still not moving, then you have no leaks at all. If your meter now starts to move and it wasn't before, then we've got some kind of leaking inside the home. So there it is. There's the rundown. You can tell if the leak is inside the house, outside of the house. If it's outside, you're really going to have to call a plumber. You can get the water company to come out and check the area around the meter out there. But the plumber is going to be able to isolate where the leak is and get you fixed up. If it's inside the house, there's a couple more things you can do. Like I said, the dye test on the toilets and just inspect all of the water using appliances in the house, and still no luck. At that point, you'll be able to call the water company, tell them what you've done, and they can send someone out to check it out for you.